What did Eric do?
Brian, get in here.
I'll tell you the story. So Eric was in our high school one time, and he was in the bathroom, and
Alright, sorry about that.
so some kid came into the bathroom while Eric was going to the bathroom at the urinal, and he like...
Wait, Nick, wait for this reveal. Whoa!
That's good. So Eric was going to the bathroom, and I guess this kid like hated Eric, which I guess was understandable. So then the kid like started pushing Eric around as Eric was peeing, and he was like, hey man, I don't like you. And Derek was like, hey, stop pushing me, man. And then the kid headbutted Eric in the face. And Eric started nose. And then Eric's reaction to that was he touched it, and he had blood on his fingers, and he said, look what you did. Look what you did to me. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And then we thought that was funny, so we had them do it in the show.
Yeah, Eric is the type of guy who will really like talk loudly, but not be able to back it up.
Whenever I think about the good old days of Star Kid, this is actually one of the scenes I think about. Like, just how funny this scene is.
Yeah, I would always watch this from the wings every night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like a great mapping scene. I love that it's just the Odd Couple story.
Yeah.
Super evil dude.
Yeah, this scene sort of, I watched this and it's like, this is when the character was really fresh and new, where he thinks he's really cool, but he's really not cool at all. And that's what
he's not even a cool roommate.
That's what most of my characters are like in the rest of the shows. Where it's someone who thinks they're really cool, but in fact they're really pretty silly. I feel like especially when we lay down, that's the funniest. Where it's just really dumb.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah, I felt bad. I like smashed your face just into those hard blocks.
I liked that.
That's funny.
Nice physical comedy.
This is the good part. I like it.
I do remember trying to choreograph this with like a nightmare.
This bed is like particularly dangerous. It's just a real black.
This was when Joe was strong.
Brian just was so uncomfortable.
I can't get it.
Just like fractured my back.
Dude, this turned out so funny.
This was one of the first jokes that got made up for the show, like years before the show was even an idea. Just the idea that Voldemort would threaten Quirrell by saying, I'll eat your pillow! I'll eat your pillow! Because he's on the back of his head. That's cute.
Yeah, such a good threat.
Yeah,
I like this part of this scene too because it's just keeps going. Now they have to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
He's still on the back of his head.
Moment by moment. What the dirty laundry?
Because it's like J.K. Rowling never takes the time to describe what it's like to have a soul living on the back of your head. He's like a fucking diva, you know?
Yeah.
That's not okay. I can't go to sleep.
Yeah, J.K. Rowling, she kind of screwed up.
I just love how powerless Voldemort is.
You put them away right now. Hold them at
Powerless, but so angry, just like a cat.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We're going to be in a situation for a while where we're going to have to learn to live with each other.
That's cute.
And I have some habits, and sometimes I leave laundry around.
I believe that everything has its place. muggles have their place. Mudbloods have their place.
It's so funny seeing like this in comical.
Aren't we an odd couple?
Well, aren't we an odd couple?
If you hadn't noticed.
Yeah.
That's cute.
It's also funny that we didn't really know each other that well until we did this, and then we were forced to stand back to back.
Oh yeah.
You and Joe.
Wet on each other. Disgusting.
Hey man, that's the profession we chose.
Wait, I thought Star Kids were friends forever.
Know that well.
Where'd Joey go?
Who? Jeff?
No, Joey and Jeff.
Joey and Jeff. Hey, do you remember how the whole there were 3 weeks of rehearsal for this show, but the whole first week, because everyone else was in another show at the time, so the whole first week of rehearsal was just Joe and Brian Rosen.
Yeah, yeah.
Summertime.
That was when I was like, I don't really know Brian. I felt like by the time we were doing the shows, it was like, yeah, okay, we spent a lot of time.
Yeah.
Well, how
But
many
just
weeks
in
do you need to do
we were
it
in that
for?
tiny rehearsal room.
On the first day of rehearsal, I was so excited that I had a fork for some reason, and I was like, I'm gonna throw this fork into the ceiling.
And there was so much foam ceiling, there was so little lights.
There was like a couple of fluorescent lights and mostly lowered foam ceilings. And I went, we're having fun, yay! I threw a fork and it went right into one of the lights and just rained glass at me. And that took like an hour and a half of the first rehearsal. That really set the tone for the rest of the production.
For the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Do you remember how part of the Voldemort and Quirrell rehearsal process was everyone drawing what they thought Voldemort looked like?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Matt and I wanted him to look Magus, who's from the video game Chrono Trigger. I'll pull up the picture for you guys.
Pull up the picture and tweet it.
I'll pull up the picture and let it cover the YouTube.